Yo, this video is called Being in a Constant State of Surrender. And this idea, it was inspired by me by the book Letting Go by David R Hawkins, which I talk about a lot. It's one of my favorite books and the #1 book I recommend to everyone, no matter what stage of life you're in, no matter what you're going through. That book, if you allow it to, will benefit you in many ways. So, what I mean by being in a constant state of surrender is that life, the very nature of life, is that things are constantly changing, evolving, dying, being reborn. Life is just fluid and it's changing and evolving every moment. And you gotta be able to surrender to it. You gotta be able to let go to it and allow things to come into your life and to allow things to go and to allow things to change and be different. Because the #1 thing that's guaranteed when you come into this life, the #1 thing that's guaranteed is that you're gonna die. That one day, everything that you own, all the people that you know, it's gonna go away. And you're gonna, whatever you believe in the afterlife, no matter what it is you believe in after you die, and you gotta believe in death because that's the only thing that you know is certain, is that you will die, at least in this body. That's the #1 thing that's guaranteed. No matter what you believe in after that, that's up to you, and that's up your own beliefs and your own spiritual journey. So, when you fully accept that and you surrender to it, you're surrendering to life, and you're letting go. And it's kind of a dark topic to think about. You know, we all think about death every day, but we don't talk about it, or we try not to think about it because it's scary. But it's okay, and being surrendered to it, and being surrendered to everything. Surrender everything. Let go of everything. You know, when you hold on to something, you're gonna let it go. If you're dating somebody and you try so hard to control them and keep them there and have things the same, guess what? It's not going to work out because you're not letting things evolve, you're not letting things change, and you're trying to keep something there that won't be there. You know, you're not surrendering it. You're saying, no, I need this. You're not surrendering it. Surrender it. Let it go. Doesn't mean that you physically let it go. It means emotionally you let things go. You know, you can't hold on to people that hold on to negativity, grief. I know people that are, something happened 20 years ago with a family member. It could be the smallest thing. They're holding on to it for years. For years they're thinking about it. For years they're holding on to this negativity, and it's eating away at them. And they're developing diseases and cancer. And you know, that negativity breeds in your body. Just surrender, let it go. For yourself. This is all for yourself. And then once you become free and light and let go of those negative emotions, better things are going to come to your life. And it's going to benefit you more than anyone else. People think that when you let go of a grudge, you let go of something bad that somebody did to you, that you're giving them a pass. No, it's benefiting you. You're the #1 beneficiary of letting go, of surrendering to life. Every day you're just accepting your own death. You're accepting that you're going to pass on. And you're letting go. You know, you're not clinging to your material possessions. You're not clinging to other people. You're not clinging to this body. You're not clinging to your clothes or your status. Because all those things will go. All those things, time will pass and they will go. But to fully appreciate it, you gotta be accepting that this moment is the only thing that you have, and you gotta stay in this moment. Not worry about what's gonna come. Not worry about what happened. Worry about being here now. Because you live your life in your head and you live your life thinking, you know, defining yourself from the past. You live your life having hope for the future and one day I'll be there, but it's only now because tomorrow's not guaranteed. There's no guarantee you're going to wake up tomorrow. There's no guarantee that your friends will be your friends tomorrow. That your girl, your man's going to be your man tomorrow. And that's okay. Appreciate them now. Love fully. Surrendering and letting go does not mean living in fear. It does not mean holding back your love. It means loving fully. It means stepping into what's here right now, giving it your all every day, being fully expressive, living in the moment, connecting with people, but accepting and surrendering to the fact that it's temporary, and that's okay, because that's the very nature of life. You can't resist this. You can't fight it. You know, people that spend their whole life acquiring material possessions and money, billions and billions of dollars, more than you'll ever need, in 10,000 lifetimes more money than you'll ever need. They're trying to, you know, put their consciousness in their brain, freeze it, so they could keep living this life because that's the only thing they know. It's the only thing they focused on was their material possessions. They thought if they just kept acquiring, they'll feel like more, they'll be more, but that's not the case. Because we're more than material beings. We're more than just physical beings. We're spiritual beings. We're just spiritual beings on this physical journey. But a lot of us, we get so attached to the physical, so attached to material, but that we lose sight of that. We lose sight that we're just consciousness. And we're all the same. We're all connected to each other. We're all one. You know, it's very cliche. We're all one love. We're all connected. But we lose sight of that. And you could dive into that in deep meditation, psychedelics, if you're using it the right way, you have the right intentions, reading books, expanding your consciousness, expanding your love, expanding your truth. I really have no idea where I'm going with this, but I just felt inspired because I see myself so often holding on to things. I'm like, oh, this feels good, I want to keep it. But you can't, you got to let it go. It doesn't mean you physically let it go. Just because you have a partner or you have friends doesn't mean you say, hey, I can't be around you because one day we might not be friends, one day we might not be lovers. No, it means letting go to the fact that it's temporary and then it might leave you, and don't hold on to it so hard. Just let it be free. Let what's coming naturally, let it come naturally. Let it just be there. Let yourself surrender to the present moment and surrender to what life has given you. And this is how you get on your purpose, on your passion, is that you're not clinging to life. You're not clinging to any idea or any thought that was instilled in you when you were a kid. Oh, you got to do this. You got to have a stable career. No, surrender that, let go of that, and what comes to you? What are you passionate about? You're here once. And it's a joke to me that people, they throw away their lives for security and comfort, but no career is secure. Even the most secure careers, you could have the most stable job and you could be let go. So why not pursue your passion? Why not follow your calling? Because it doesn't matter if you have a stable career or not. You're gonna fucking die. So you might as well pursue your fucking passion. And pardon my French, but it saddens me that people are just so easy to just give up on their dreams because it's not easy, it's not practical. Fuck that. What do you want to do? And if you don't know what you want to do, figure it out. It might not, people want you to know your career when you're 18, but it might take a little bit to figure out, survive, I'm not saying to be homeless and completely burn all your bridges, but at least, follow your heart and follow your calling and let go of all the fears, let go of all the expectations that people have of you, and just go after what you want. Anyway, I think that's enough of today's rant. Peace.